everyone, Happy New Year and thanks for joining me. So this is the last session devoted to the progress in 2023. December was incredible for EarnBIT. There is a lot to discuss and we received plenty of questions on social media. Before we start, be sure to click the like button and subscribe. Now, let's dive straight into our December highlights. Of course, EarnBIT takes center stage. Our team flew to Berlin in early December to present live in front of VCs, private investors, and other industry professionals. It was a very productive visit. We learned a lot and made many useful connections for the future. That was our first experience at EarnBIT, and we hope it won't be the last. We shared it across our social media, so if you follow us, you couldn't miss it. To recap quickly, we spoke to representatives of promising startups and well-established companies. This list included Tezos, Bitpanda, Some Money, and many others. We had a chance to explore fresh, creative applications of blockchain technology. It is a really fascinating field. There are tokens for renewable energy projects. There are AI assistants on blockchain. So the possibilities seem endless. And that brings me to our first question. So how successful was your EarnBIT speech? So we are happy with the results. The presentation itself went very well. As you may know, the mission of Pitch Arena is connecting projects to investors. So fundraising was key, and we are now exploring those new opportunities. We're negotiating with funds, fundraising managers, and potential partners. Naturally, I cannot disclose any specifics at this point. We'll make them public in due time. But as you can imagine, given the scope of the event, the exposure was very good. Apart from funding, we also focused on networking. EarnBIT, the Blockchain Festival of Europe, the biggest event. It is a unique opportunity to share our vision and find like-minded people. Community work is really essential in crypto and blockchain. Here, innovation is typically born from collaboration. We shared only a small portion of that activity on social media. Much more was going on behind the scenes. Partnerships take many forms, and EarnBIT is a strong driver of creativity. Of course, such things need time. Some of the ideas we got will definitely release this year. Okay, so the second most popular question was, Philip, why didn't you attend EarnBIT? So I couldn't make it due to some other arrangements, but of course I wish I had. On the upside, our team found a fun and creative way around it, and it was extremely popular. Maybe it attracted even more attention than I would have in person. So while on these notes, I'm glad to remind you that we posted the first top 10 in our investment series. I'm talking about 100 reasons to invest in EarnBIT, our regular post designed for LinkedIn. Every week we publish 2 or more, and we'll start this year with number 15. Our content team will publish a summary of each milestone. Moving on, some things have also happened on the platform, tech-wise, and here comes the third question. Okay, how does your automatic KYC work exactly? What is the difference between your old procedure? So this refers to our new partnership with eGates. As part of this collaboration, we integrated auto KYC. There is a unique process provider through PassMe, which is an eGates product. KYC, or Know Your Customer, is an essential part of compliance for any centralized platform. As the name Auto KYC suggests, those checks are now completely automatic. Previously, verification involved in-house stuff. Yes, it was partly manual. You may have noticed that it wasn't the fastest, and modern users do not like to wait. To make progress in the digital economy, we had to speed things up, but without sacrificing quality. Now users can verify accounts in just a few minutes. The system engages over 15,000 sources for accurate checks, and it also involves facial recognition technology. The accuracy rate is an impressive 99.9%. What's more, eGates is an access aggregator. It means that users can get verified once to access all connected platforms. That is a great time saver. As you can imagine, the quality of KYC is highly important. As a licensed and regulated business, we must prevent money laundering, terrorist financing, and other illegal activities. Such innovative solutions make EarnBIT a safe, secure, and convenient place free from bad actors. Our platform is centralized. Surely not everyone is comfortable in CeFi, but you must remember that there is a trade-off between anonymity, security, and protection. Last year, DeFi exchanges become the prime targets for cyber criminals, and there is no regulation or traditional legal protection. In DeFi, you are on your own. So let's jump to the next question. Can you comment on new partnerships? Yes, it's a great question. In December, there were two important collaborations that we started. First, we joined force with eGates, the company I mentioned before. It's also worth mentioning that eGates is not just a software provider. It supplies turnkey packages and integrations. They can connect crypto and fiat on any financial infrastructure. For us, it means this partnership can blossom and develop in many directions. Today, it makes account verification much more convenient, easy, and fast. That's only the beginning. And there was more. Secondly, we partnered with their VC Whisper. This platform focused on news and research for VCs developments. It is a go-to medium for this community as it combines over 340 original sources. This content suits the needs of the VC audience, founders, fund managers, and partners. So for us, it is a great opportunity to spread the word about EarnBIT, find additional support, and also learn about existing trends and projects in crypto and Web3. Very soon, we'll announce some more collaborations. So stay tuned. The next question. When are you going to list new assets? Okay, of course, we are going to continue listing new coins and tokens. In 2023, we added many popular cryptocurrencies like Tether Gold, Tether Euro, LDO, Gala, and IMX. New assets are an important part of our outlook for 2024. The more tokens we have, the more users can accommodate. It's all in our vision for a comprehensive economy. That means more cryptos, more stable coins, and more meme coins. The year has just started. and we'll keep you posted. At the moment, I cannot really tell you the exact names as the negotiations are ongoing. As you can imagine, a listing doesn't happen overnight. We must check every asset to make sure it's suitable and safe. Long story short, we need all confirmations before going public with any announcements. So here is the next question. What do you expect from EarnBIT in 2024? This year is going to be big, very big for us, because EarnBIT streaming will go live. As you know, this service is the centerpiece of our vision. It will turn our trade interface into a very special environment, two-in-one space for traders and streamers. I won't deny that we have high hopes for this project, and if you download the pitch deck from EarnBIT, you can see our updated roadmap. This quarter, we plan to launch the MVP, or minimum viable product. That means that we'll unveil the basic features of the streaming service. There's a lot more down the road. For example, we are adding NFTs and earn program, crypto loans, and even derivatives. Streamers will access a unique donation system, add integrations, and other bonuses. We're also planning to include copy trading, hold and IDO, and more. All those things are parts of our vision for the year. Of course, the exact implementation dates may shift, but the goals are crystal clear. Speaking more broadly, EarnBIT is turning into a digital ecosystem with multiple fiat gateways. That is the mission we had from the start. So apart from trading, you can borrow crypto, earn on your crypto, copy other traders, and more. We see it is a kind of a one-stop shop. Of course, all those developments come with additional security requirements and upgrades. All of them take time. So we have already started on this part by adding auto KYC, and besides that, of course, we'll strike up new partnerships, attract famous streamers and bloggers, and promote our educational mission, offline and online. And now, with that said, let's turn to the crypto market. So here comes the first question. Where is the Christmas rally? Okay, so on the markets in general, Bitcoin showed some interesting dynamics in December, and it jumped over 44K in the third week. Then the coin went downwards, and this question was probably asked last year. The Christmas rally, or Santa Claus rally, lost somewhere between Christmas Day and January 2nd. The first thing to say here is that any effects, Thanksgiving Day effects, Halloween effects, Friday effects, or others are not guaranteed. Many of those ideas were borrowed from the stock market, and crypto works on different fundamentals. What's more, this market doesn't close on the weekends. It is open 24/7. If you read our research articles, you know their statistics are pretty different year to year. There is also a difference in timing. In 2024, for example, the stock market had 4 days to catch up. In December, there was no crypto rally at that exact period. The price was relatively flat, and then in 2024, miracle did happen. Bitcoin rocketed on January 2nd. It jumped above 46K at one point, a level we saw in April 2022. This looks incredible. So Bitcoin started this year on the front foot. As we wrote, there are multiple catalysts and their biggest of all the ETFs. The CEC may approve the first spot's ETF in a week. According to Bloomberg, the likely deadline is January 10. These events will mean institutional approval. It should bring fresh capital into the market, fresh demand, fresh interest, and higher prices. Secondly, this year we should affect different policies by the Federal Reserve. Experts think it will finally slash the interest rates. Our team has a conservative prediction. We think that 2 or 3 cuts may come in the second half of the year. So all those things support Bitcoin, explaining its jump. Generally, the macro landscape is getting better. Higher inflation is good for the US dollar, and what's good for their dollar is negative for crypto. The opposite also works. As inflation drops, the interest rates decline and crypto gets additional support from investors. And there is also another event in their spotlight. The next question is exactly about it. What to expect from halving? So finally, the halving. This April, Bitcoin mining rewards will be slashed as it happens every 4 years. Traders generally think it is a bullish factor. And it's clear why. Because of the supply changes, mining rewards get smaller, so there are less new coins. The logic is really very basic, very simple. But there are also skeptics. For example, Bitcoin has a clear pattern. It rose during a year and a half after each halving and then went down and stayed flat. If this trend holds, we may see Bitcoin fall before April. If history repeats, the price may fall below 30k, even 13k. So there are reasons for modest predictions. Right now, there is a lot of excitement, but nothing is actually certain. Past data doesn't guarantee future performance. Everyone knows that. So what should investors do? I think the main takeaway is to prepare for anything. You got to diversify your portfolio, plan your holdings, maybe DCA if you feel comfortable doing it. It would really automate some operations to take emotions out of it. All right, moving on the next question about same thing. What's your prediction for Bitcoin in 2024? I don't have a crystal ball and cannot really give financial advice, but our annual market review indicates a range from 32 to 85k. I think it's safe to say that 60k is a possible in the first quarter. That's the option of our in-house analyst. You can find more details in our 2024 report on Medium. As we all know, crypto is highly volatile. Now everybody's talking about sports, ETFs, and predictions are very different. Some experts say we're going to see 100k sometime this year. That's because of the ETFs, Bitcoin halving, and a better macro landscape. Some say many of those events are priced in. So let's just wait and see. There is no consensus about the effect of sports ETFs. It's not clear if traders will buy the rumor and sell the news as they usually do. On the one hand, we could see massive profit taking, pulling the price down. But if you think mid-term and long-term, the effects should be positive because of wider adoption and more clarity for regulators. Or maybe we won't see much at all and the capital will just get redirected to ETFs from other products. I think that was in JP Morgan report. Generally, like all of us, I feel that Bitcoin will go higher, possibly much higher. That said, I can't really give exact figures. Nobody knows for sure. Uh, right. Here's another question. Do you think Bitcoin ETFs will get approved? It seems that generally the market consensus is positive. Most experts think their CSE will greenlight spot exchange traded funds. At the same time, the regulator dismissed them before because of possible market manipulation. This time, there is more clarity in the industry, and it generally seems that the drama of 2022 is behind us. Last year, we saw some positive developments with Binance, which settled to avoid meltdown. This matters because of SEC was really concerned about market manipulation through Binance. The FTX case also moved forward. Now we know there won't be a second trial against SBF. The public simply wants a quick resolution, and the verdict will come very soon in March. All those events provide more clarity for regulators. They set the stage for adoption. The chances of approval are higher, but nothing is guaranteed. The industry has done a lot of wishful thinking before, and it didn't work out. This time, let's see. Right now, there are 12 applications from big money managers. The list includes BlackRock, Wisdom Tree, Valkyrie Investments, and many others. BlackRock is the biggest asset manager in the world, so their implications must be massive, whether positive or negative. And that was, I guess, that was the final question. So thank you very much for watching, and Happy New Year once again. We are really excited to open a new chapter for EarnBIT. This year will be amazing, and we will be sure to share our updates with you. Take care, goodbye.